other groups who haven't embarked on writing that. I know that there might be a dictionary for Sisubia, there might be a dictionary for CA, and I'm not quite sure, but there might be a dictionary for Simbogushu in Kavango. So other groups, of course, that there have been dictionaries in Sulawesi. So the Musanga people will catered for. Other groups may, apparently after seeing this, may decide to come up with their own, so that they don't lose made ways as much as possible.
What strategies are you using to promote this dictionary?
Well, one strategy is here. I came here. People are going to buy a paper, Capri Vision, definitely. After reading that, pass that on to other people. We should have gone to NBC. I think it was that on was it Monday? But we will not because of some challenges. And the publishers also distributed this dictionary in centers. There's one center in Onangwa, in Winuda centers. Even here you can get it at Bomac. There's some copies there. In fact, you can simply go and get a copy. So, yeah, and we'll try. Other means asking people to actually market it for us.
Okay.
Yes.
What message do you have for others who might want to preserve their own language?
Well, language is a natural and a cultural heritage. We cannot run away from any language, and there's no language which is primitive, as people might think. Every language is a golden gift. It's given natural gift from God. No matter whether you sleep in a hole, no matter whether you are poor, whether one is poor, no matter how one may be taken to be primitive, everybody has been given a language, and people should be proud of that. Imagine if a person cannot talk. If you go to this community, you don't talk. You find them, they don't talk. But no matter, well, what I'm trying to say, no matter whether you cannot communicate, you cannot interact with other people because of language. The fact that you have a language, that's really something great. So, therefore, those people, of course, all of us have got languages, are encouraged, everybody's encouraged to come up with to improve their language, so that at least their children, their offspring will be able to learn languages. Let me give you one example. Before the colonials came in 1830, the Western people of Zambia used Siriana. And that Siriana is almost dead. Of course, it's spoken in some quarters, but that was their language. But the colonials from Lesotho, South Africa, came here, and came here, well dominated the Luyana language and left Skololo, which was we're speaking today. Same applies with Afrikaans. When the Dutch arrived at the Cape, they had their Dutch. But as time went on, they mixed with other people, they lost their Dutch and came up with Afrikaans, simplified language. So in some societies, it's possible. Even in our days, even in our time today, some words have completely disappeared. The Chinese, for example, have kept their language. Yes. Japanese, for example, have kept their language. English, of course, have kept their language, but it has been diluted here and there. What I'm simply saying, a language is equally not static. It is dynamic. It keeps on borrowing words from other groups. But in other cases, languages may completely disappear or assimilated in other language completely. So if we come up with projects like these, writing our languages in the form of dictionaries, proverbs, for example, are also disappearing. If we don't keep those proverbs, they also disappear. For if I say, do you understand what it means? Okay, so well, literally means you cannot read what is in another person's mind, in another person's heart, in another person's chest. So if those things are not written, proverbs, words, idiomatic expressions, then they will be lost completely. Let me also perhaps share with you one example. When I went to the US of Barroseland, currently they are having problems of finding Silozi teachers. You cannot imagine that. We are talking about Lozi speaking people in Western province of Zambia, but struggling to get Silozi teachers. I went into their provincial library the other day. There was not even one Silozi book. Not even one. And we are talking about the headquarters of Silozi speaking people. How is that? So, pure negligence, maybe. So, well, in our homes, most of us are speaking English in our homes. Most ways have completely disappeared. So, it's one reason why we decided to come up with a dictionary that at least before everything is lost, let us try and capture some of the words.
Okay, what has been the most rewarding aspect of this project to you personally?
Well, I'm really proud that we came up with this project, with this booklet, which is the first of its kind among the Mafia-speaking people. So, that's really an achievement as far as I'm concerned. Yes.
If you could share one message with the Chifwe-speaking community regarding the dictionary, what could it be?
Well, it's to encourage them to get copies of this dictionary so that they go through that. They may learn new words from there, number one. Number two, if there are words which we did not explain correctly, we still will have another edition in the very near future, so that, well, if they find words which are not correctly explained, they are free to come to us and tell us that this word, in fact, was not correctly. That's not the meaning. The correct meaning is ABCD.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you once again for speaking with us. We look forward to seeing the launch of your Chifwe dictionary and the impact it will have on the community.
Thank you very much for having me in your studio. And I think this is not my first time coming in. Thank you very much.